Okay, in this video, let's see how to do visualization of our data using Excel. So today's topic is data visualization. So before moving forward to the topic, just understand the basic about the data visualization. So why we do visualization of our data? The need for visualization is to understand the distribution and understand the relationship between the data. So what are the scenarios that we follow? Uh, there are three types: univariate, bivariate, and multivariate. So, what is univariate? When we visualize the single column data, this is called as univariate. When we do visualization of two column data, that is called as bivariate. When we do visualization of more than two column data, that is called as multivariate. Simple. Then, what are the types of data we have? For example, there are two types: categorical data and numerical data. Categorical data are the data that represent the distinct category. For example, if you have the column with like a country name like India, USA, England, or you have the column with the colors like red, green, black. This data is called as categorical data because it don't have any numerical value. It only represent the feature or characteristics of something. That is called as categorical data. And another type of data we have, that is numerical data on which we can do certain meaningful calculation. Data that use it to do some calculation. On that data you can do some calculation, or you can take insight. That, for example, the salary, like the column with the salary like 25,000, 30,000, and 50,000 and 1 lakh. So these are the some basic about before data visualization. Let's do some visualization of data. So this is our data set. So here we have the data of student. We have the data like ID, name, gender, age, city, and maths, science, and English subject. So in this data set, we have both categorical data as well as the numerical data. In this, name, gender, and the city are the categorical data because based on this information, we can categorize our data. So for example, based on gender, we can categorize data as male and female. Based on city, we can categorize our data like Bangalore, Chennai, and Mumbai. So these the marks in subject are numerical data. So numerical data, in this we can make some calculation out of this numerical data. So these are the two types of data, as I already explained in the beginning of this video. They are categorical data as well as numerical data. So let's do some visualization. First I will do univariate visualization. Univariate means we will do visualization only on one column. Then let's see how to insert the chart or diagram to your Excel data. So in order to insert the chart or any diagram to your Excel data, you need to go to Insert tab. There you find this, where you can select your chart based on your requirement. So here we are many options like the cluster chart. In this we have 2D option, 3D option, and bar chart like this. And then we have line chart. If you want to represent your data in a line chart, you can select this. Here you dotted line like 3D lines, and you have pie chart. If you want to show your data in a percentage of a distribution, you can choose pie chart. Then you also have the histogram. If you want to show the represent your data or distribution of your data in a chart, you can choose histogram to represent your data. And you also have the scattered. If you want to compare two data, if you want to compare the relationship between two data, you can choose scatter diagram. First I will select the name range, then I will select the maths marks, then I go to insert tab, then I hit on the bar chart, then I click on the 2D option first. So this represents the marks of each student in maths in a graphical form in the bar chart. So in this we can easily identify the Sumit marks in maths is more than others. So this is how the visualization works. This is the visualization of univariate data because I did visualization of only one data, that is marks. If you want to do bivariate visualization, then I will first delete this. Then you can do the same manner. First you have to select the name range. Then you can select maths mark, science marks, then in science marks. So insert tab, then go to chart, then hit on the chart. So this represent the visualization of data both in maths and science for each student. For Ajay, the maths mark is less than the science marks. For Sumit is same. Here the Sashi Sakshi has the more marks in the science. So this is the bivariate visualization. If you want multivariate visualization, then you have to select more than two column. First I will First I will select this name range, then math marks, science marks, English marks. Then go to insert tab, then click on bar chart. I will select the first one. So this represents three bars for each student. So this is multivariate visualization of data. This is how you can insert the chart to your Excel sheet by selecting the range and inserting the chart. Then let's see how to do pie chart. So pie chart. So if you have the cities and population, you want to show your data in a pie chart, you have to first select the whole range, city and population, then go to insert tab, then you will find the pie chart here. Then you can choose any option as your wish, like 3D or 2D. I will select 2D option. So this represents the population of the city. Bangalore is represented in a blue and Pune is represented in orange and Chennai is represented in yellow, like this. This represent in percentage. If this is total as 100% and it will categorize the data in a slices. So this is how the pie chart work. Then the line chart. If this is our data of the temperature of Pune and Jaipur in the different months, so I want to represent this in a line chart because time series always shows in a line chart. Here we time series like January, February and March, April, and I will select the whole range and go to insert tab. Then I will choose the line chart. Then I choose this one. So this data is converted to chart. Here the orange line represents Jaipur data and the blue line represents the Pune data. So this is how you can insert a line chart to your data. Then we have histogram. If you want to understand the distribution of your data, you can use histogram. For example, if I want to analyze the math marks, first I will select the whole marks, then I go to insert tab, there I will find the histogram chart and I select the histogram. So it will create a histogram for my data. So it represent like 2 to 46, 46 and 46 to 90 and 90 to 130. These are the range. On this range, it will categorize the data. To the marks 2 to 46, it included over here. And to the marks 46 to 90, it included over here. And 90 to 134, it included over here. This represents the distribution of your data. Excel will create a chart by default. If you want to make any changes or if you want to change the design or anything on the if you want to edit your chart, you will get one plus icon over here. You can just click on here. If you want to if you by default it give the three bars. If you want to make that if you want more bars, click on axis, then more axis option, then you can change the bin width and number of bins means 1 2 3. Here we have 3 bins. If you want to change number of bins, you can click over here and you will type how many bins you want. I type 5. Then you can change also the bin width. click on bin width and change it to 25. Okay, click. Then your data or your visualization will change. Like this, you can edit your graphs. You will have many other options also. For you can also change the title of your title of your graph by simply double click on the chart title. Then you can edit here maths marks. Okay, if you want to add the axis to your graph, you can click on the plus icon, then click on axis title. Then it will come on here, axis title. Then double click on that. Then you can edit it. Like this is uh, marks and the y column frequency. Like this you can edit the axis. Then you also have some data label option. If you want to show the label inside or above or inside base, anywhere in center, you can also choose center. If you want grid line, if you don't want that, you can remove that. If you want, you can add. If you want the legend in your graph, you can click here. Legend means represent the what is represent. Here the blue bars represent math marks. If you don't want that, you will just remove it. So the ideal rule for any chart is it should have the title and it should contain the title of the axis and it should have the bars and the label of that bars. You can also edit your chart by another option. Click on the chart and you will in the chart design you will get add chart element over here. Then click. You can do all the things over here. For example, by axis title, chart title, data label, grid line, and legend. Whatever we do here by clicking on the plus icon, you also get all option over add to chart option. If you want to change your chart, go to click on chart, then go to format, go to chart design, and you will get one option like change chart type. Then you click on that, then you can change it to anything you want. And I change it to line combination. Click OK. Your chart is changed. If you want to change the design or the color of your chart, you click on this icon. Then you will get different design for your chart. Okay, this is how you can do some design of your chart. Then we have scatter spot. If you want to compare the relationship between the two data, we use scatter plot. For example, in this data we have experience and salary, and if you want to understand the relationship between both experience and salary, we use scatter plot. Okay, so how to insert scatter plot? First select the whole range, then go to insert. You will get the scatter plot option here, and I will click on this first option. Okay, then I will get the scatter plot like this. So this represents that when the experience increase, salary also increase. So it represents the direct relationship between the experience and the salary. So this by using scatter plot, you can analyze the relationship between the two data. So scatter sheet basically use it to understand relationship between. So all the things your design, you can change the design. If you want to change the chart type, you can change it also. If you want edit, you just click on here and you can do all the edit, like if you want to add the axis title, or if you want to change the title of your chart, if you want to add the grid line, or if you want to change the color of your dots or color of your on a bin size, anything you can do to here. By this, we have completed the basic of how to visualize your data. For just to sum up, to visualize your data, first select the range of your data you want to visualize, then go to Insert tab. Then you will find many options like the column chart, bar chart, and the line chart, and pie chart, and histogram option, and the scatter plot. Based on your requirement, you choose your bar type or chart type. You can do visualization of your data. Thank you. This is how you can insert a chart to your Excel sheet by selecting the range and inserting the chart. Then let's see how to do pie chart. So pie chart. So if you have the cities and population, you want to show your data in a pie chart, you have to first select the whole range, city and population, then go to Insert tab. Then you will find the pie chart here. Then you can choose any option as your wish, like 3D or 2D. I will select 2D option. So this represents the population of the city. Bangalore is represented